My name's Claire Stevens. I'm 22. My major is advocacy and social change here at Loyola. And I've been painting for like about a year now. And when I was like really little, I loved like painting, drawing, all that kind of thing a lot. But then I think when I got to high school, I kind of dropped off of it for a while. Was like really focused on, school. I thought I wanted to be a lawyer, so I was like, ooh, I don't have time for that kind of thing. But then when quarantine started, I kind of had some old painting stuff at home, and I had to go back home, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to find something to do. And I was like, all right, I'll just like pick this back up. And then was like, okay, I forgot I really like enjoy this a lot. Since I didn't have like a lot of like training, I kind of have to like teach myself some stuff. So I try to kind of just use like a bunch of colors and like do kind of like simple things, but add like a lot of different like little details with like colors and that kind of thing to kind of like not distract from like the lack of technique, but like to make up for it, I guess. The first one I did like a year ago almost, which is kind of fun. So yeah, that was just kind of like my first try with like a bunch of different colors. It's definitely not perfect, but I don't know, that's something I kind of like learned in doing it, is that I used to get like really caught up on like, oh, it has to look like super realistic and perfect. And I was like, I just don't think that's anything I'm ever gonna achieve. So I'm just gonna go with it and like be happy with it. This one I did off of like a video game I used to play when I was younger. If anyone knows it, it was called Freddy Fish. It was pretty fun. This one is my most recent one that I did. It's just like a little colorful person kind of like washing their face. She's got some flowers growing out of her. Not a lot of my paintings, to be honest, have like a ton of meaning behind them. Some of them are just kind of like, it's like pretty. But this one does. It's just kind of about like cycles of like intimacy and like meeting someone and losing someone and like just kind of getting like tired of like starting over and that. When I was like little, like probably, I don't know, maybe like 7 to like 11, I was like super into art. So I was like drawing little cartoons, like took art classes and that kind of thing. For a little while, I was like, oh, maybe this is like what I want to do. But I kind of find, at least like with myself, if I take something I really like and try to make like a career out of it, I kind of end up not liking it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, I don't want to do that. So I definitely want to keep doing it as like a hobby and like selling some things like here and there. But I do want to like incorporate art into my career somehow. So whether that's like working at like an art museum or being like an art teacher or studying to be an art therapist, something like that, that like incorporates art but isn't gonna like ruin my like love for it,